This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks.
Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Mavericks. And looking at the Bulls.
Boy, I tell you, the Bulls showed how resilient they could be without Derrick Rose last season. They played competitive basketball, but up against the Western Conference, they just didn't quite have the same punch. Got beat up pretty good out west.
The pass to Ingram. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
They set the pick. Pass to Barton. A three ball. Barton's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Mavs. And back to the Bulls against the West. Not sure what exactly their shortcomings were, but in the end, Steve, they were only able to win 11 games out of the 30 they played out of conference.
You know, the Bulls were a team that could win games on grit and toughness, but the West was a lot more talented last year than the East. And so some nights Chicago just kind of ran into reality, and they didn't have enough talent to deal with some of those Western teams. Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen, and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket. This last summer, the Mavs asked fans to submit some redesigns of their uniforms for future use. Always kind of neat to see when a team and organization reaches out for the fans' input.
Here's Barton. Here's Ball. Off target with his three. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their number one concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Barton off target from the wing. And back to the Mavs. Definitely a big move by them to reach out like that. Nothing like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, you know, Steve, with your fan base.
You know, Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs of the uniforms that were being suggested. Some pretty sharp-looking duds, but there were some other ones that were absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision-makers in the Mavs organization pick some of the let's say the more clean-looking new uniform suggestions.
Passes it to Ingram, and the layup falls.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Ball. Gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Embiid. Hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass the ball. Six on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe. Shot, no good.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Embiid defended by Powell. Here's Embiid. Mavericks with the rebound. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
And Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. That's good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the openings hit. There's the pick. Tatum. 3-pointers off the mark. Halliburton. No luck. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Barton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Dallas usually does well against the Eastern Conference, and even in a year when they were struggling, that still was the case. The Mavs posted a 500 or better record against every division in the Eastern Conference.
Dallas did finish 41 up and 41 down in the year, with 17 of those wins coming, Steve, against the East. Not a bad mark for him.
And you'll remember last season, it was in March when the Mavs started gaining a lot of ground and kind of put themselves into playoff contention. And a lot of those wins that month came against Eastern Conference teams.
Rozier, defended by Barton. Looney. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there. Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round 1 in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round, but then fell to the Heat in round 2.
Outside, House. Offensive rebound. Mans dishes to Zeller. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Mills passes to Holmes. 1:06 left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Rozier. Here is House. Gives him the lead pass. It's rebounded by Okoro. He dishes it to Mills. Mills hits the screen from Holmes. The Bulls keep it alive. A beautiful reverse layup.
What a finish with that hoop.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to House. He feeds it to Zeller. Now the dish to House. Clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the hustle? He doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but boy, does he play hard.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw drops for House. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rozier, and the layup's good off the glass.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
Clock at 4. Payton drives in. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Bulls leading by 3. Mills passes to Holmes. Okoro. Bulls moving the ball around. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He has 5.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, this summer the Bulls broke ground on a new 60,000 square foot practice facility situated just east of the United Center. Starting next season, it will replace the 12-year-old Berto Center, a half-hour away in Deerfield, Illinois. The Bulls coming back downtown and doing it in style, in a state-of-the-art building with all the amenities, including a rooftop green terrace. Kevin?
Pretty impressive, Doris. Thanks.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Tatum, defended by Okoro. There's the pass to Ball. From deep. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Rose here. And the three off target.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
The Bulls leading by 3.
You know, the Mavs, like many teams, are always aware of who the free agents are that might help them become better. And prior to last season, they made sure they got their finances in order to make a run at Darren Williams to bring him home to Texas. Didn't work out, but they did the same thing this last offseason.
Just 3 to shoot. From the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nance has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Releases. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And for the Mavs, they know that in order for them to remain competitive and not go through a traditional rebuilding phase where they're going to finish at the bottom for a few years, Steve, they're going to have to lure some free agents.
And one way or another, their top brass has always made sure that they would be able to move contracts around and make an offer to whatever big-name player was out there. But think about it. The last 2 years, they had unlimited cap room, unable to lure that big free agent fish to Dallas.
He's off on the second. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Halliburton defended by Powell. Here's Markkanen. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Good. The Bulls leading by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Mavericks making a switch here. Barton is checked in. And so he hits both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ball, the pass to Powell. Passes it to Ball. The feed to Powell. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Pass to Ingram. From the stripe. Mavericks with the rebound. Tatum. No good. Nice deep. The Bulls leading by 5. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
.143 left in the first half. Uncovered. That's good. He's got 8. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Defended by Ingram. And there's the pass to Ball. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Embiid. Again, Chicago.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
.58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Defended by Ingram. 5 to shoot. Tatum. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Feeds to Powell. Passes to Ball. Dallas moving the ball around. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Barton. Tatum. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.